Hey there. On the couch? Nope. In the car with Coach Courtney. I will be back on the couch. Right now, I'm driving around today. There's been a few things that came up, and I just wanted to share some thoughts. And today is January 4th, and 17 years ago, my dad went to heaven unexpectedly. And we miss him very much. And the thing about it is, there's sadness. Of course, you can hear it in my voice. My energy has just totally shifted. But there's also such pride and love and for a remarkable man that our dad was and grandpa. And this morning, I'd have typically gone to church in the morning on January 4th. And today we don't have morning mass at our church every day anymore, I guess. I haven't been for a few years, so kind of out of the loop there. But so instead, I sat down and I looked at my calendar. I said, okay, what can I do today to uplift me? And that's been my new question, like over the last month or so, and asking friends and family members, siblings, what will uplift you today? Because life can get really hard. And sometimes coming up with a big self-care plan or new habits or all these other things that are great to work on, and I coach it. That's what I love coaching and supporting people on. It's too much sometimes just to think of it all. And so to think of that one thing that can uplift you every day is such a great way, and I've gotten great response from people that it really does work for them. So today mine was paddle tennis with friends, and I'm so grateful for that time. And my friend, we've been playing tennis in a group, we think for 15, 16 years now, which is incredible, like normal tennis. And now paddle tennis is this awesome winter sport that you play in the winter, outside, in the cold, with all the gear, but then you get warm. It's wonderful. And it really did check off so many boxes for me. The connection with friends, playing the sport, getting exercise, being in the cold air, being in the fresh air, laughing, telling stories, listening to music. I mean, the list goes on, and I really am appreciative. And it's a great way to be with my dad in remembrance. He loved paddle tennis too, actually. Was senior national champion. Like, he was legit paddle tennis player. So, it just is such an important part of life, is to do things that make us happy and feel healthy. And speaking of that, I listened to the Jay Shetty, Mark Hyman podcast today on Jay Shetty's platform. And he was interviewing Dr. Mark Hyman for his new book that's coming out. And I just thought the interview was fantastic. And a few takeaways, I have a lot of them that I'm actually going to listen to again. But a few of them that resonate with me right now is when we're trying to make these a switch in our life to be healthy, it's so important to be with community and a group, especially if it's a big change. So for example, they use the term alcoholic. If you're an alcoholic, it's not a good idea to be around other alcoholics. That's why AA works for so many, because you find a community that people will understand you. They're your people. They become your people often. They also mention Weight Watchers, that community. It's why it works. And what I took away from that is I'm not an alcoholic, and I'm living, though, alcohol-free by choice with intention. And it's something that I'm starting to bring into my coaching because I value it so much. And another piece of the podcast was, when you do make these changes in life, your people will come with you. The people that you trust and love and connect with will come with you on this journey. Some people might not, and that's okay. I hold no judgment for folks that drink, or friends and family members. My husband drinks still. My friends drink around me. I drink my mocktail. Like, it's all good. Honestly, it's all good there. And I do feel that community component is so important. Many of you that listen to this, we do the Whole Life Challenge. New team starting in a few weeks. If anybody's interested in joining, please DM me, reach out. I would love to have you on our team. And I will talk a little bit more about the Whole Life Challenge at a later time. But that's another sense of community, another form of community, that we support each other with our healthy habits that we're working on. And many of you might have made resolutions this week for the next year, and that's all good. It's all good to work on your health and your happiness. I do invite you, though, to ease into them, slowly. It's great to be intentional with change and wanting to be healthy and your healthiest self. It's also hard when you embrace so much so fast. And so slow with intention, because that, I believe, is the way that healthy habits stick. And do that one thing a day. And it could change every single day, but one thing to uplift you. So on that note, on this January 4th, this one's for you, Dad. Love to all.